Anything for monsieur?
Yeah. Pay my bill with this. Tell Latona to keep the glass filled.
Oui, monsieur.
Who is he?
I do not know, but he's different from the other beachcombers. There is something about his looks.
Yeah, and I'm the guy that changes his looks, too. I let him a paste and a much if he pulls around my girl. Dames will go for that beachcomber, but they won't even give me a tumble.
That is one sad story, handsome, my friend.
You said it. What did I read in them posters before I shipped down here? All about dames, bimbos, frails, girls, mamas. So I said, handsome, that's for you. Unquote. I'll save myself up some moolah, and I'll come down to the South Seas, and I'll get myself one of these mice.
Maybe these mice don't like the cheese, mon ami.
Yeah, maybe. What's he calling cheese? What's he get on to call me?
Just like to watch Hawk all these things, too. It's too bad. He's such a nice fella.
How much will you take for all of it?
Well, maybe he takes them back himself.
Oh, not unless somebody takes hold of him. I guess it'll have to be me.
That's fine. You're such a good friend to everybody. But this is too much. This is more than I gave him.
That's all right, Latona. I'll take the watch, too.
Date tonight. We could fool around a casino someplace.
I know Kendall.
Why not?
I'm engaged to other guy.
Since when?
Since now.
Since now. Must have been some character she met up at the bar. Every time I make a clutch at a canary, they get engaged in self-defense. Shorty, we're going home. Bring him over to the house. So you think I am? Hercules? Samson and Delilah? One of them guys? Come on, bud. Come here. Oh, murder. Hey, you having trouble with lead poisoning? Pardon me, neighbor. This guy must have been born when meat was cheap, if you ask me. What a load. This is murder!
8 years I've been hearing those things, and they still get on my nerves.
Nerves get that way when you pickle them.
Don't they ever stop those things?
Maybe I could arrange it.
What do you want with me?
I want to give you a job. I could use a good accountant and financial man.
I see you've been reading my clippings.
Looking in your watch. She wasn't worth it. None of them are.
Suppose I don't want a job.
Why don't you rest up a few days? If you decide you want to stay, fine. A couple of years, you could be my right-hand man with money in a bank and a future as big as the South Sea skies.
And if I decide I don't want to stay?
And I'll tell Latona the bar is yours, and you'll wind up on the beach with the rest of the tramps.
Come on, buddy. I think you ought to get a little more sleep. Hi, Bailey.
Grooming somebody else to take my place?
You don't mind a little competition, do you, Bailey? Besides, the job is too big for one man.
But according to the line you hand out, there's only one job with a future as big as the South Sea skies. I thought I had it.
You have. You're going to have an assistant.
I don't like his looks.
If he decides to stay, I'll have him made more presentable. I wouldn't want to offend your sensitive nature.
That ain't what I mean. You know, you can't.
Bailey's right. How can you trust your private affairs to a derelict off the beach? You can't reclaim a man like that.
I reclaimed you, didn't I?
Well, that's different.
Yes, if I remember right, you floated to the beach on cognac. He floated in on absinthe.
Supposing this fella finds out that as an embezzler, you make him look like a piker.
Why should he? Nobody here knows it but us. Handsome has no interest in letting Gaige find out, and I'm sure you know better.
Iorana.
You're not Tahia. I didn't mean for you to come here.
I come because I'm very angry. And if I don't let it out, I burn all up inside.
Good morning, Princess.
Hello, Judgy. You send it, ask why beats the drums. It beats because your friend Bailey tries to cheat the Kanaki. Those drums say that any Kanaki that worked for that Bailey man will be cursed by Argot Po.
Which will do nothing except get the Kanakis into trouble.
But Steve, what I can do?
Well, I'm trying to help you, Princess. I'm having the judge look up some precedents in law now, which will force Bailey to come to terms.
You do that, Judgy?
Why, of course, my dear. I've already sustained a precedent of nolo contender, and right now I'm working on hypothecation and habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus? What is that?
That means when you're in, they've got to let you out.
Let you out? From where?
I'm afraid, Tahia, it's a little too technical for you to understand. We'll just let the judge handle it, shall we?
All right. I'll leave it to Judgy. Only, I think maybe he'd do better with a drink.
Sure, we could all do better with a drink.
I'll get it. You tell Kualu to have the drums stopped.
Ha, Pao, ita pahu.
Tahia? Judge?
We drink to the success of Hibis Kibis. Who's he?
A beachcomber. I'm trying to get him back on his feet. Mr. Gaige, the Princess Tahia.
How do you do, Mr. Gaige?
How are you?
Won't you have a drink with us?
No, No, thank you.
Well, then, here's to you, Mr. Gaige. May you find on our island all the things that brought you here.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Steve.
Goodbye, Princess.
And, Judgy, you don't forget.
I won't.
Goodbye, Mr. Gaige.
Goodbye.
How do you feel?
I'll take the job. I'll do anything. Only turn off those tom-toms.
I'm arranging it. It'll be stopping pretty soon.
Hey, you do sort of control things around here, don't you?
That's right. Everything. From the drums to the dames. Understand?
I'd like to see the princess, if I may.
Come in. You wait, please.
My crown, Nona. You may make the advances, Sir Gaige.
I beg your pardon?
You do not know how to make advances to a princess?
I'm afraid not.
Kualu, you show him how. That is how you make advances to a princess.
I'm afraid I misunderstood, Your Highness.
I think I take off my coat. Ora.
That's quite a coat to find here on these islands.
I didn't find it here. I got it in Paris.
Oh, you've been in Paris?
Me, oui. I went there to school. My papa, he sent me.
Is your father French?
My mother was French. My grandmother was French, and my great-grandmother was French. They all married island kings.
Then you really are a queen.
I'll be a queen when I marry.
You make someone a very happy king.
You have business with me?
Yes. I came to get your signature on these documents. We'll have to stop by Charcot's office and have them notarized.
Monsieur Landrau buys more property. That means more money for my people.
Have you ever thought of exporting copra yourself?
Yes, but the Kanakis are not business people. Steve has been very good to us and pays well. I suppose when I sign these papers, I won't see Sir Gaige again for a long time.
Sir Gaige? Well,
It itches. On him it looks pretty. You like me to call you Sir Gaige?
I'm afraid I do.
I am glad. When I was in school, I read the English romance about Elaine and Sir Lancelot. Always, I dream about the knight who will come to rescue me.
Sometimes it's the knight who needs rescuing. What is it, Tahia?
It's the god Po. He sleeps in a volcano under the water.
Oh, Does this thing happen very often?
The Kanakis have a legend. Once the great fire god Po lived in a volcano on an island. He had a very bad temper. When he was angry, he would blow fire and smoke into the sky. Then one day, he became very angry, made much fire and great tidal waves. So, to punish him, his father sent him to live at the bottom of the sea forever.
I get it. And every once in a while, he blows his top.
Yes. Shall we go to Charcot?
Yes, I think we'd better. What happened?
I stumbled my toe. I'm afraid you'll have to hold me till it gets better. It will not take long. You know what kind of flower this is?
Well, yes, the Kanahu.
It is our love flower. If a girl wears the white one, it means she still has her heart. If she wears the red one, it means she has given her heart away to the man she loves.
I think you better keep your white flower, Tahia. Tahia, I told you I don't drink anymore.
Oh, come on. A pineapple frappe will be good for you. 2 pineapple frappes. One for Sir Gaige and one for me.
Tahia, why don't you wear the red nano flower in your hair?
O tira homa vata tina vao. Ma vao e apa amohio.
What did you say to her?
You will find out pretty soon.
Well, so long, handsome.
Bailey, I asked you to come see me about the mother of pearl fisheries. Why didn't you?
I don't take orders from dames.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right, fellas, come on, let's break it up or somebody's gonna get hurt around here. See, I told you somebody was gonna get hurt.
You think you're a pretty rough character, don't you?
Why, you beachcombing stooge?
Hit him, Sir Gaige. Smack him some more. Monsieur Charcot?
Yes, quick! Play music, play!
Commissioner, big fight. Latona c'est come.
Who fight?
Bailey Tane and Gaige Tane.
Who fight better?
Gaige Tane.
I come. Pardon? Monsieur, I am surprised at you.
Be surprised at him. He started it. But to Gaige, he finished it.
Got some papers for you to notarize, Commissioner.
We go to my office, eh?
All right.
Pardon. Mademoiselle, allons-nous?
Aritana, what is it with you and Charcot? You two always make eyes. One day you wear red flower, one day you wear white flower.
Most time I wear white flower because Charcot, he asks me nothing. Sometimes I wear red flower because that handsome, he asks me too much.
Oh.
Did she sign them?
All but the quarry deed.
Why didn't she sign that?
Well, she said she didn't understand it.
Couldn't be that you didn't want to take advantage of a lady.
Could be. But it wasn't.
Anything else happen in town?
No, nothing in particular.
What's the idea of making a sap out of one of our boys?
Why don't you tell your stooges not to go around looking for trouble?
I'll tell my stooges what I please, and that goes for the one I'm talking to.
You're talking a little loud. I don't like it.
Where do you think you're going?
Back to the beach. I'm lonesome for the seagulls.
Hey, boss, guess who just got off the boat?
Who?
A government man.
Are you sure?
I got sure when he started asking me questions.
About me?
No, about him.
Don't let it get you. They've been here before, and they went away without the guys they came to get. This one will go the same way.
I think I could use a drink.
Sure, I guess you can handle it now. We'll all have to let her hair down at Tahia's party tomorrow, so we might as well go in training.
Hey, fellas, I hope one of them girls does that uppa huppa badura. You don't have to talk the lingo. You understand the dance. You know, that thing goes,
Palulu, Anipale, Hadue. Hadue, they are no Palui, Eleha, 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 Eleha,
Why so quiet?
No reason. I'd rather listen to you, I guess.
At least I have you guessing.
Yes, I guess you have.
Tahia?
Pardon-moi.
What's the matter, pal? Is that government guy bothering you?
Yeah. I've been expecting him to show up here.
Well, stop worrying. I told you I'd take care of him.
I hope you can.
You hope I can. Listen, I can do anything. I haven't even begun yet.
E honu o te wahi e. E to e o te wahi e. Awe, tautane. E o urari I o te wahi. E iha a o te wahi. Awe, tautane. Awe, tautane. E hona o te wahi. E ipua o te wahi. Tamei te toto, tamei te tepu asmi purahi e. Awe, tautane. Awe, tautane. Awe. Mahine vi'i. Orana to amai.
Eia, Tahia. No oe no ano apo uerue. Te maka te a. Akapalu te kore. E amama. Anapona lie.
Vai aue, laulane. Pari mana o aue. Aue, laulane. Mai ne lua te au.
You put me in mind of a butcher shop. I used to work it on 3rd Avenue one time.
Why is that, handsome?
Well, I never saw so many backbones as spares in one.
Don't do that.
Why not?
I do not like it.
I do like it. Do it to me, I love it. Love you.
Sir Gaige, you like my dance?
Yes, I did. Thought it was wonderful.
Sir Gaige, there is something between us. Something I cannot understand. What is it?
I'd like to tell you, Tahia, but I can't.
Why not? Because you don't love me?
Well, Tahia, aren't you afraid my love might be just the islands?
No, I am not.
Don't you see, I come from a big city where we have taxi cabs and trolley cars, and people are always in a hurry.
But I would go to your city. I would be your people in a hurry.
I think we better get back.
Stevie's a lucky fella that I'm not a young girl anymore.
You could go for me, Latona.
Yes, but I'm too big, too fat, and too old.
We all grow old, Latona. I have read someplace that youth is a thing so lovely. It is too bad it is wasted on the young.
Youth is wasted on the young. What kind of... you're feeling your drinks.
Commissaire Charcot?
At your service, monsieur.
They told me I'd find you here. I'm from the United States.
Ah, you are welcome to our island, monsieur.
I have a warrant for the arrest of the man posing as Kendall Gaige. I'd like you to confine him until extradition papers arrive.
I confine no one, monsieur, until I receive orders from my government. Here, we take people as we find them. And we have found Monsieur Gaige, a charming gentleman.
Charming enough to rob a bank, hmm? Is that your idea of a gentleman?
He's my idea of a gentleman, and you are not.
Oh, listen, sister, your dancing and all the rest of the stuff on this two-bit island may charm a lot of guys, but not me.
I am sure nobody wants to charm you. You will leave, please.
Look, Toots, I've got a job to do. I'll leave when I get good and ready.
Latona, your voice, I think you're ready to leave right now.
Oh, that's pretty big talk coming from a common thief. What? You want to play rough, we'll finish it in the lockup. You gonna do your duty, or...
I am going to do the duty of a gentleman. Then I'm going to confine you until you learn manners. At least one or two. Allons-nous, monsieur. Pardon, pardon.
It's okay, the gendarme's out front. How are you, Squirt? Swell. How'd you like my act?
What act? You only had to be yourself. That's why I asked for you on the job.
Looks like you've done a good job.
Yeah, I've done all right so far, but the rest depends on you. This glass has got Landrau's fingerprints on it. Give it to the captain on the boat as soon as you get out of here. They'll prove identity, and Washington and Paris can arrange extradition.
How long will it take for the papers to get here?
5 weeks, maybe 6. In the meantime, watch yourself. You'll be on your own, and Landrau has ears all over the place.
Is it the ears that are dangerous here, or the eyes?
Meaning what?
Oh, nothing.
Now listen, Paul, this is no situation to kid about. Landrau likes to play it smooth, just like he did with the rest of our boys. If he gets pressed, we'll both end up in the lagoon.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the gendarme's coming back. Okay, kid. Watch your step. Okay.
Suppose Gaige did make a mistake. He's been on the level with us, and he's entitled to a decent break. I've always tried to do the right thing for you and your people, and if you do this for Gaige, you won't regret it.
You have done many good things for my people. We are grateful. But is this the only way?
Yes, I think it is.
All right, I will do it. When I get through with this Russell, he will wish he had stayed at home. Begun to drink yet?
No drink, just walk.
Edo.
How could Landrau and Handsome sleep through it?
I've often wondered. I think it all boils down to having a soul, whether it's trouble or not. After all, there's nothing in the drums that can hurt you. It's the fear that's within yourself.
I see what you mean. The Kanahu aren't afraid, so they can sleep.
You think those drums will make Russell crack?
afraid so. If they don't, Tahia will.
Tahia? What do you mean?
Well, you don't want Russell to take you back, do you?
Look, girlie, I'm willing to say, Uncle. Suppose I did say something you folks didn't like. I'm sorry. Can't a guy say he's sorry here and call it quits? Oh, playing Coventry, huh? Kids back home do that. Only back home you don't have drums at night and you can sleep.
Poor boy. Nobody plays anything, and you have what they call hallucination because you don't sleep. Come on, take a little drink, and maybe then you go to sleep.
Oh, yeah?
Settle down, Ken. I told you he'll be taken care of. He's been a week without sleep now, and pretty soon he'll start drinking.
That's right. And trying to palaver with girls who won't palaver. And if you don't think that's enough to make a guy blow his top, ask me. I wonder what it is about me the girls don't like. No, couldn't be that. 'Cause I got the kind of friends that'd tell me. Maybe it's my pan. Then again, I read about a guy called Dracula who used to vamp him. Couldn't be the moolah, because the old money belt gets plenty of work out.
Maybe it's something above the belt.
Like what, for instance?
Romance, moon, stars.
Who wants to look at stars when a guy's necking a tomato, though?
Possibly the tomato.
Yeah, possibly the tomato.
Howdy, are you?
So the poor fish finally took the bait, huh?
Sucker, you mean. Your troubles are practically over.
If the sucker doesn't get off the hook.
Don't worry, he won't. We'll leave him on the bottle for another week or so, and then Tahia will take over.
Yeah, and I'd like to be on deck when she starts reeling that line.
Iania. Good afternoon. How do you feel?
Terrible. How'd I get here?
Kualu found you on the trail. You poor boy. I know how you feel. I am so sorry.
Why should you be sorry?
I started your trouble, but now I am sorry.
Yeah, I said that too, only nobody'd believe me.
I will make you believe me.
Why bother?
Because I want to. You will stay here at my house till you get back on your feet.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
I've been brushed off so much lately, it's hard for me to see things straight.
Sometimes smoke gets in your eyes. But when you get it out, things look differently.
How do you keep it out?
Maybe you keep trying?
Think I'd have a chance?
It's a gamble. And gamblers have to take chances.
No, thanks, Tahia. I've had enough.
Your kind of drink is bad down here. You should drink kava like we do. It is good for you.
I'm not interested in kava.
You still want to gamble?
Yes, but I can't seem to hold a hand.
I like your sense of humor.
I'm glad there's something about me you like.
Oh, there's a lot about you I like.
Yes.
Yes?
In my dreams, I see a blue, blue island. Blue Pacific waters kiss the shore. It's an enchanted place, some undiscovered space no one has ever seen before. In my dreams, I seem to see you smiling. You'd been cast upon the island too. Strange as it all may seem, let me complete the dream. On a blue, blue island shore with you.
That white flower, is it on the level?
What do you mean?
Just as the first night I got here, you were kissing Gaige.
Oh, that was nothing. There was a moon, lotus, inano, but I didn't let him give me the red flower. Kualu! So, I may charm a lot of people, but not you.
But Tahia...
Kualu, take him back to the beach where he belongs.
That's the last one.
Say, I just saw Russell over at Latona's. He's lapping up that kava like he thought it was coke high.
You see how it works? Plenty to drink, a dash of moonlight, a little music, and a pretty girl, and you're a cinch.
And tomorrow, when the boat docks, Latona pours him on, and it's Mr. Russell's farewell to the land of swaying palms and lazy coconuts. The Chamber of Commerce says.
straight. Paul.
Oh. Hey, Paul. Go away.
Come on, pull yourself together.
Who says so?
Your job says so. That boat gets in the morning, and you got to be there to get those extradition papers on Landrau.
Oh, listen, why don't you cut out all this junk about the job and play it straight?
What's gotten into you, Paul?
Look, I know who made her throw me over.
I think you're crazy. You were framed by Landrau.
Sure. Only it wasn't Landrau who was kissing her the night I got here.
Very interesting. Will Landrau be glad to hear about this? Come on.
Nice going. Roll him. If I'd known I was going to have a roommate, I'd have baked a cake.
You're going to have 2 roommates. And not only that, you're going to be at that dock tomorrow to meet that boat. Charcot and I will pick you and Bailey up on our way to Landrau's. We'll have them both in jail in an hour.
Okay, chum.
Latona, my.
Harulu, Tahia. I'll straighten that out in less time than it takes to tell it. Come on, Judge.
But Steve, you won't need me.
Oh, yes, we will. In case anything happens to Mr. Russell, I'll need witnesses to prove that it was in self-defense.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Bonjour, monsieur. Asseyez-vous. And to what do I owe the honor of this visit?
I'm afraid I came to your island under false pretenses.
I suspected it, mon ami. So I was not surprised at what Russell told me, if you are still worried about our derelict.
You should also know that this derelict comes from the United States government, too.
So, what brings 2 policemen from America down here?
Landrau.
Landrau? But why?
He's an embezzler. I'd like you to put him under arrest.
You have proof, Monsieur Gaige?
You find everything you need in there.
Yes, monsieur. I will appreciate your cooperation in making the arrest. Allan.
Oh. It was Landrau. I tried to stop them. They're headed for the Marquesas.
So are we. Come on.
volcano. We'll never make it.
We gotta make it. Cut her loose.
Charcot.
Sails away and you do not go to Waitress?
It's not a law, Aritana. When your heart leaves you, you do not go to see it sail away.
I hope your heart will come back soon.
He will be back. I know he will. I can see it so clearly. I will be waiting by the hinanas. He will come into the garden. We will embrace and live happily ever after.